Good morning. It's the next day again. Keeps happening over and over again. Yep, got a good night's sleep. I actually forgot to finish editing or posting the video. I edited it out and it was uploading to YouTube whenever I fell asleep. So I just did that one. We were getting ready to get out and hit the road. We're packing up the car, and it's a little rainy and dreary today, but not too bad. We got the morning gas price report, 3.48 over at the QT. So we'll be heading there first. I'll make a stop somewhere. I can't remember. Oh wait, where's my book? Oh well, I'll check it later. I got one stop to make to get a stamp in my Route 66 passport. So we'll be doing that and heading down to Grand Prairie to see my friend Darren's parents. All right, we'll check in with you later. All right, we hit the road. I typed in or punched in to avoid tolls on the GPS. So it turns out it's taking me down Route 66, which apparently in Oklahoma is the number for the state route as well. So apparently they just renamed it after the original Route 66 got decommissioned. So I'm cruising along and I see this place. What was it? Gasoline Classics. Small Model T or something in there. So I'm gonna go in and see what they got to offer. All right, so this place is super cool. He said he only opened like 3 years ago. Let me just show you around. Look at this, all up in the ceiling. You got the old Model Ts in the front. Man, I would love to live around here. All right, let me buy something to move on. All right, that guy was super cool. Very, very nice guy. So I bought me a shirt. He said this one I was wearing was a friend of his, so it was cool. He was like, "Oh, I see you went to visit my friend so and so." I forget the guy's name, but yeah, so very cool. About to hit the road again. All right, so I just looked up and saw this. I can't believe I didn't notice it coming out. It says inspired by Roadkill. It's got a bunch of signatures on it, like people just walking by and signing the guy's car. Anyway, very cool. All right, coming into a little town called Stroud. Another spot on Route 66. Ooh, I see a car up ahead of me. I don't know if I'm gonna catch up to him because I gotta stop at this stop sign. Let's see. They got something going on. Well, they got a Stroud dispensary. I tell you what, one thing in this state that they like are their casinos and their marijuana. It's hilarious. They're everywhere. All right, that was Stroud. Fill her up. Check under the hood for me while you're at it. All right, we're in a little town of, I don't know if you can see that or not, Davenport. God, I can't even see it on my screen. There we go. Davenport. All right, so we found, where are we at? There we are. Little gas station. Very cool. It's got a neat little mural on the side too. It's a mural of the gas station on the gas station. That's awesome. All right, we made it to Chandler, Oklahoma. The what do they call it? Chandler Route 66 Interpretive Center. So let's flip you around here. Don't know what that means exactly. They open at 10, so we got a little bit of a wait. Or it says they open at 10. Let me go make sure. Oh yeah, this was the one that was originally the State Armory. I think they said they closed it down in 71. Built in 1936. Very cool. All right, let's see if we can get a stamp. All right, we got our stamp and sticker from Chandler, Oklahoma. Now we head south. As much as I don't want to get off this road, man, it's been a hell of a trip, but gotta do what we gotta do. Need to head south to Grand Prairie, Texas. For those not familiar, it's right between Dallas, Fort Worth in the middle there. I think right next to Arlington. My buddy Darren used to say he could stand out in the middle of his street and look down and see the Cowboy Stadium. Oh, that wasn't until they built some other stadium right in front of it, or on his side of it. Anyway, all right. I guess we'll. I don't know if I'm gonna end this here. I don't know. We'll see. All right, real quick. Little gas station. Pumps are gone, but man, teeny tiny little place. I don't know if it was actually a Phillips 66. That looks like a pretty new sign. But a really nice little downtown area here. You can only see part of it. Anyway. Alright, moving on. Alright, one more. I swear that's probably going to be the last one. Okay. I just thought this was cool. The Gypsy Corner Boutique. Some old I thought it was a gas station, but I don't think so, because unless they put this in, because usually these corner gas stations you can pull through, they'd have a pump somewhere in here. But we got this concrete, little miniature wall here, so obviously you can't drive through there. But cool old building nonetheless. Got gardens and gifts over here. The Honey Pot. I may walk through real quick. All right, I really don't want to get off this road. Sorry. I'm sorry, but in the next two segments, I lost the audio. So I'm going to have to do a voiceover. And basically, I was explaining that my friend Darren was laid to rest at the Dallas Fort Worth National Cemetery. Now, this was the first time I was able to visit him there, so I was given my first impressions of the facility and the layout of the columbarium, as I learned they're called. Other than that, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I would like to express how he was taken from us way too soon, and I miss him every day. I love you, brother. Semper Fi.
Oh, dude, are you crying?
All right, so this place is absolutely huge. You would not believe. And this is only a small part of it. It's got a little lake or pond or something in the middle. Like right over there is a whole field of graves. And then there's some back this direction. We just came from over there somewhere where Darren is. And it's just enormous, this whole complex. And it's beautiful and well maintained. All right, so I was going to do a little goodbye from Darren's parents, but they didn't want to be on video, so I just left their house. We're about to go meet up with my buddy Carl and have some lunch. So we'll see if he wants to be on video. We're coming for you, Carl.